Hi guys, Sourdough Kathy here. Today I'm just going to go over a quick video on what I do to make my bedding for my Euros and my African Nightcrawlers. Now recently I have gone around every place I can think of to collect as many leaves as I can for the winter time and to take me into the summertime. And what I did was I ran them through my Sun Joe. But if you don't have a machine that makes chops up the leaves, you can just run your lawnmower over it, provided you're not on the grass, because you really don't want the grass in there, only because it will heat up in the bin. So I need to make some anyway, because I have a lot of European Nightcrawlers that need to come out of their bins, and I have a bunch of, I also have some more Africans that need to come out. So as you can see, I had to get a lot of leaves. Now underneath, and I'll show you here, I'm going to pull back this. I'm going to show you just how much I've collected. That's how much I collected, shredded, and put into these. They look like cakes to me. But anyway, here is my bin. As you can see, I put about 2 containers in here. And guess what? I forgot something. Anyway, I have some black sand here, and I hope you can see this. I always do this kind of crazy. Okay, so here's the black sand. I put some of this in there just as a grit. And I'm also going to start off with some eggshell. Okay? Now, I will be right back because I forgot my water. Okay guys, I'm back now. Now, if you wanted to, you could also put some coffee grounds in here, ones that have been run through, of course. Your machines or coffee pots or whatever you use to make coffee. And many times I do that. Now, if I have time, sometimes I'll even put alfalfa meal in here because it will heat it up and start the process going. But since European Nightcrawlers don't like it hot like the Africans do, I don't do that. And if you do decide to use alfalfa, you have to let it go for a couple days because it will heat up. Actually, I had one tote that heated up to 110 degrees, and that will kill your worms. So, thank God I had Africans in there, and they did just fine. So now I'm going to pour some warm water because it's really cold out here. And believe it or not, the worms do not like it cold. Now the Europeans, they do okay to 60 degrees and stuff. They don't care. That's about normal for them. But if I were going to put African Nightcrawlers in here, definitely don't want it cold. You can see it's still pretty dry, and you never want to get it soaking wet, because it will get anaerobic really fast. And you gotta mix it up and keep mixing it up until you got just the right amount of liquid in it. And I probably could use just a little bit more in here, not by much though, because there's the bottom feels moist, but this is pretty moist here. Dry a little bit on the top, so I'll probably put just a little bit more, but I don't need to bore you with that. This is just a quickie video. I just wanted to show for anybody who's going to do their Nightcrawlers and don't want them to come out of the bins, because I found when I first got mine, and they were the big ones, the big Europeans. Of course, all mine are now shrunk down small. They don't get big, but it doesn't make any difference. They'll eat through stuff, and they will produce like crazy. So if you'll do this, you'll already have, if you want the sand, I put the sand in there. I put the eggshell in there already. You can throw, like I said, some coffee grounds. And then if you have time to wait, let it sit around for a day or two. If you don't, they'll do fine in leaves without having to have anything else in there. And then you can just wait a day before you start feeding them. Pick a place where you want to put some food. I usually start in the middle. That way they can go to the sides or wherever they want to go. And then just move it around each time you feed. And that way it'll be nice and even all the way around. Well, that's it, folks, for today. Hope you'll like this little quickie video, and I hope it helps you. I thank you for watching. Thanks for your comments. I love all my new subscribers. I hope you'll have a great weekend. Love you all. Bye-bye.